Hi guys, welcome to Afro Got Talent, and my name is Trayvon, and today I have one of my greatest friends, but also one of my talented baker, and her name is Yanglings.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Anytime, you're welcome, and most likely we're glad to have her. You know, she got something that really intrigued me, basically on what she does, and today she'll be preparing us brochette buns, and I would like her to explain us how to make brochette buns.
So, for these buns, I like to start off with weighing all my ingredients.
Right.
And the ingredient that is the most important is flour. So, I put the flour, and I like to use warm water because it activates the yeast, which I did put in my sugar already. Okay. So I do use some water, and I use sugar and milk powder.
Sounds tasty.
And then olive oil and salt.
Sweet.
So that is super simple ingredients, but it does taste really good at the end. But I don't use anything fancy.
Right.
So yeah.
And then you mix it up.
Yes.
And is it important to use warm water than cold water?
Very important to use warm water because if you use cold water, it's just going to take hours to be able to rest, and warm water just activates the yeast really, really fast. So
yeah, guys, you hear it. You better use warm water. If you use cold water, you're probably gonna be there for like ever, and you'll be waiting until like tomorrow. So yeah, can you tell us what is the 3 flavors that you can make of brochette buns?
The 3 first flavors that I'm starting out with is cheese. I do want to go and do something sweet or something meaty one day, but for now I have mozzarella, cheddar, and Asiago.
Asiago, ooh, sounds intriguing. And what's the different taste between those 3, if you can tell us?
The mozzarella is very simple. Everyone likes mozzarella. Cheddar is a little stronger and it's very, very strong. And then Asiago is even stronger. So it really depends on how much you like cheese.
It really depends on how much you like cheese, and for a person like me, cheese is something that I love, and I hope all of you love cheese as well. It's something that you should try, and if you haven't, give it a try. And tell us something, what got you engaged on becoming a baker?
My parents are in the food industry, so I always knew that I wanted to do that. But I then went to school for cooking, and I really liked it, but I met a lot of friends who were in the baking program. So I decided, I heard all their amazing stories about baking, and I'm like, I really want to do that. So I quit the cooking course, and I switched on to bakery, and I really, really love it.
That intrigued you. And guys, you should always try different things. You should always try new things, and it's always good. You mentioned that intrigued you, but also just to give you guys a glimpse, this is actually how it would look like after you do the dough, you mix it up. As you can see, it's really beautiful. So tell us what you're doing actually at this point.
So the dough has been resting, and I cut it up into 40-gram pieces. And then I'm adding my cheddar and my Asiago, and my mozzarella is already in this one. And I just close it up, and then I will spray some water on it and put some toppings, and then it's basically done and ready to go in the oven.
Delicious. And is it important to have the dough in this particular size or how big it is? It doesn't really matter.
I think it doesn't matter, but you just have to change the temperature of the oven. You have to change for how long it can go in. So mine is fairly small. It goes in for about 5 to 8 minutes. So obviously if it's bigger, it's going to be a lot longer.
It's going to take time. So always precisely take your time to make that dough. So basically like the palm of your hand, I believe. Or even less, exactly, you know? That's gonna help you. Tell us what got you, let's say like in your normal day baking, or if you were to be at work, how is the work environment like? How long does it take you to make all of this?
From the moment I clean my area and I start weighing out all the ingredients until the oven is beeping and it's ready to go out, it takes sometimes 2.5 hours to 3 hours, depending on how much I make.
Wow. it takes time, but also it takes, I think it's the time that makes it also tasty,
Exactly.
the hard work you put in, and that's good. Tell us also about why didn't you not get into pastry, but you wanted to become a baker? What's
pastry? I really love cakes and pastries, but I really, really love bread. I try not to eat bread every day, but I do, and I love tasting bread. So when I make it, I know what is good, I know what's bad. But pastry is also something amazing, but it's really, really hard to get into, and I haven't
definitely
gotten into that yet.
No, definitely. I believe it's all about talent, and it's good to engage in what you love most. But also, like you say, most people eat a lot of bread. Like, for example, my morning breakfast is bread.
Exactly.
And if I can't have bread, rarely I take time to have some cereal. But bread is the main thing. So
exactly.
I think all of us every morning, even my siblings, bread is if there's no bread in the house, there's nothing else to eat in the morning. But that's really good. So let's say, does baking demand to be good? For example, like you mentioned, baking cakes. It demands to be good at drawing. It demands, to have that visualness of what the cake will be like.
Right.
Is baking the same way or is it different?
I would say you have to be very detailed for things like a croissant and any puff pastry, any pies. You have to really be creative and artistic. But baking a bread and baking anything that's a bread is honestly, you could do any kind of design on it, and at the end of the day, everyone loves bread, so it's just...
It doesn't really matter what's the design. So yeah, I believe there's big differences. That's cool.
Exactly.
That's really cool. It's good to know. And for, let's say, the viewers out there watching, who we all say hi, if they wanted to, let's say, make a brochette or any other kind of bread, what would you give them as advice to become as good as you are at this point?
I would say to just practice every day. Just even 3-4 times a week is enough, but every day, a little bit every day, and giving your friends the samples that you make and sharing your creations with people is the most important. It makes you realize what's good and what's bad, and it's your best critics, your family and your friends.
Of course, you don't want to poison them, so
exactly.
You want to give them a test, and then if they're like, you need some more salt or something.
Exactly.
That makes sense. I like that. And tell us about.
I came up with this idea a while ago, but I just started doing it not even long ago. About in the beginning of January, beginning of this year, I started making the Instagram and actually taking pictures of my things. But it's been in works for a long time, and I'm just happy that it's finally out and people can finally order. So finally it's out, and it's just really fun for me to make this for a couple hours of my day, and it's just cheese stuffed balls. You can eat with your salad, your soups, or you can eat it as a snack, and I really am enjoying doing this right now.
No, that's good. That's good. And if you guys want to get Chef Yanglings Belle's Bakery, if you want to order it or if you want to contact her, you can also check, there's the Instagram?
Yes, my Instagram is @balls.bakery. And my website is just in the bio of the Instagram.
For sure, and we'll also make sure to leave a link in the bottom, and we'll also make sure to leave her Instagram so you can also, check her out. And this looks really good. Now, the toppings, you say there's also another different topping? Or usually...
Yes. So these are poppy seeds I just came out with, so I like to show that off. But I do have sesame seeds, and I have olive oil, I have garlic butter. So it's really, on the website you'll be able to customize anything you want. If you want mozzarella and olive oil or anything you want, it's there.
Exactly. So you guys, if you like different kind of seeds, you go for it. And I think you also don't do seeds sometimes, or do you also put seed on top? Yeah,
sesame seeds, and these are poppy seeds.
Sweet. So if you guys are interested and you're missing this because they look really good, I could have them for tomorrow, breakfast. So Definitely. Let's see the final of this beautiful. Ooh! Oh man! You guys see this? That looks good. So
8 minutes later and it's done.
It's done.
Yes.
You know what? Ooh. And that is actually how they come when you order them. Or
yes.
So let's see the viewers. You guys see this? This is how they come. See, I would go for like let's say like a picnic, you know? For like a picnic, I could go for this. You know, you have your salad. You can just eat this. It's really good. So give it a taste and also give it a try. And can we have some of this?
Yes.
Yes? Alright, so we're about to experience that moment that we all been waiting for. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. So let's go for it, alright? Oh, ooh, that looks good. And the cheese is inside. So let's see.
Excited to see.
Okay, I like what I'm eating. You know what? I'll give this 100. So guys, you better try it. I'm telling you, this is worth a try. So yeah, it's really good. And if you have your salad or your drink, you're sitting watching like Netflix, just, you know, have some fun and have this. It's really good. And I hope you guys enjoy that series of just watching that. And I hope you will try it at home. And if you have any questions, don't forget again, at the bottom will be her website and also her Instagram of Belle's Bakery. And you can always, you know, ask her what to do and what is not to do. And if you have any comments based for her, you also leave the comments on the bottom. So we're really grateful to have you. Thank you for taking the time. And we hope to see you next time again.
Perfect, thank you.
For sure. Hey guys, thank you for watching. You did it. Time do go fast. I hope you enjoyed the videos I did. Leave us a subscription. Also, go and notify yourself. If you want to know when we post videos, go and hit that notification button. And also, don't forget to leave us your comment and leave that like. Let us know what you thought. Let us know what you want to see next. And most likely, stay blessed and see you again at Afro CCTV. We'll be back.